Whenever there is an India-Pakistan cricket match, a few in the Indian elitist circles romanticize about how the sport is bringing the two countries together. Acting as brand ambassadors for Aman Ki Asha, they wish for striking a peace with Pakistan and blame the politicians for fomenting hatred between two countries. However, the Pakistani cricketers do not see the sport as a gentleman's game. Instead of proving their mettle on ground, they often resort to mindless India bashing off the ground. Here are 8 instances when Pakistani cricketers and their supporters have not only bashed India and Indians but also engaged in hatred and bigotry towards Hindus. Former cricketer and currently a coach Javed Miandad published a 9-minute anti-India video in 2020. The video was published a day before the first anniversary of the abrogation of Article 370 in Kashmir. In the video, Miandad said, "Modi Saab, you are taking your country to destruction. A Muslim knows how to give up his life. He will fight till his last breath." Calling Prime Minister Modi a blot on the nation, Miandad said, "I address the people of India and tell you that for God's sake, raise your voice and remove him from power." He also provoked Indian Sikhs in Punjab. He said, "Today I tell all those Sikhs who are in Amritsar, please help the Muslims in India. Come to Pakistan and help us to raise the voice for Muslims in Srinagar." Ironically, while sitting in a country that has attacked, persecuted and forcefully converted its minority Hindu and Sikh populations, Javed Miandad accused India of attacks on minorities. Then there is Shahid Afridi, who frequently rants about Kashmir on Twitter. In 2019, Afridi tweeted, "Kashmiris must be given their due rights as per UN resolution. The rights of freedom like all of us. Why was UN created and why is it sleeping? The unprovoked aggression and crimes being committed in Kashmir against humanity must be noted." Afridi's rant against India is personal because his terrorist cousin, who was part of Lashkar-e-Taiba's predecessor, was shot dead by Indian armed forces in 2003 during an operation in Anantnag. In another video that went viral in 2019, Afridi can be heard saying that he smashed a television in his house after he saw his daughter imitating an Aarti ritual that she saw on television. Afridi says, "I have broken the TV once. Broke the TV because of my wife. There were a lot of these Star Plus dramas that were quite popular. I used to tell my wife to watch it alone and not let the kids watch. Once I came out of the room and saw one of my kids copying an Aarti scene while watching a Star Plus show. I looked at her and then smashed the TV into the wall." Former Pakistan cricket captain and ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan had once allegedly said that he viewed a cricketing contest against India not as another ordinary match but as jihad. The revelation was made by G. Parthasarathi, former Indian High Commissioner to Pakistan. Imran Khan had reportedly said, "Whenever I play against India, I don't treat it as a game. I think of Kashmir and treat it as a jihad." During a Pakistani talk show in 2021, former cricketer and coach of the Pakistani cricket team Waqar Yunus praised the Pakistani players for offering namaz at the ground. Gloating over the fact that namaz was offered in front of Hindus, he said, "The manner in which Babar and Rizwan batted, sensible yet aggressive, the strike rotation, the look on their faces, it was amazing. The best thing what Rizwan did, mashallah, he offered the namaz on the ground surrounded by Hindus. That was really something very, very special for me." In an interview, former captain of the Pakistani cricket team Inzamam ul Haq warned that if Muslims started showing their Musalmaniyat, not one human on earth would remain non-Muslim. He also shared details about how the Pakistani dressing room was a disseminating ground for spreading Islam. Inzamam ul Haq declared that Indian Muslim cricketers were invited to hear Islamic sermons in the Pakistani dressing room, adding that one Indian non-Muslim cricketer had once almost converted to Islam. Danish Kaneria, a Pakistani Hindu cricketer, was mistreated by his own team members because he was a Hindu. Kaneria has claimed that Afridi used to discriminate against him and had been a thorn in his career ever since the beginning. He was kept on the bench and was sidelined from playing one-day matches. The Pakistani cricketers even refused to have meals together with him. Likewise, Yusuf Yohana, now Muhammad Yusuf, was originally a Christian and was forced to convert to Islam after he faced unprecedented discrimination by his teammates, the establishment, and the Pakistani people at large. His parents had vehemently protested his decision to convert, however, he was left with no other option. Back in October 2021, India had lost the T20 World Cup match to Pakistan. Pakistan's Interior Minister Sheikh Rashid called it a victory of Islam. Today, Indians cheer for India-Pakistan bonhomie by shouting divided by religion, united by cricket. But do they actually know what the Pakistanis themselves feel about religion and sport?